Hello there everybody, wee Paddy from across a shock, and hello and welcome back again. I have a beautiful knife in front of you here. It is a CH knife, which is a Chinese company that have been around quite a while now, and their standard of knife making has improved immensely. Although they were pretty good when they hit the ground running, but they just seem to be getting better and better and using different materials now. This is the CH 3005. This was given to me as a gift from my mate Jonas in Sweden. He goes under the Instagram name of SD Norman, and that's not it, but it's a long name and I can't pronounce it right. But I'll put the name in the description of his Facebook channel. And he does an awful lot of things with those black magic plastic machines that make you put in things and it makes you things. So he done my Paddy Potato Peeler sign, and he's done all sorts of other things for me. So, what can I tell you about this knife? First of all, I can tell you I absolutely love it. Not just because it was a gift, but because it's a bloomin' good knife. A bloomin' good knife. And a lovely looking knife, an easy carry knife, and one that I've had so much joy since I got it. So let's give you a little measurement of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A smidge over 6 inches. It's got a handle length of 2.5 inches and a blade length obviously just over 3.5 inches. Really lovely. Really, really nice. It has a blade thickness of 3.5mm. Absolutely good thick, just over 1/8 of an inch. Really good for such a small knife, but it has a very deep, and let me just get that, well, there we go, we'll do it here. It's about 1.25 inches depth, which lets it go from 3.5mm down to a reasonably flat grind, thin behind the edge. It's not super thin, but it doesn't need to be. It's a great knife and it's done everything I've wanted it to do. But just look at the carbon fibre on this wee knife. It's a £40 knife over here. I bet you it's cheaper if you were to go on eBay over in America. We just can't do that. So it's about £40 to get it here, and I have to get it off sort of AliExpress. So, or Jonas did. So, but it is just a stunningly beautiful orange little, gold ring around your pivot head, front and back. And look at the back of that blue titanium. Isn't that just beautiful? With a lovely clip, titanium clip, but it's got good spring tension on it and a nice ramp to get it into your pocket, and it goes in super easy. It's a frame lock. There's it locked up. Nice and early, a brand new knife, so it's nice and early. You can get across to it, it's milled down there, and a nice little flat part here to push across, which releases it. It's such a light knife as such that, look, we can nearly all, look, that'll close, but the detent is the thing on this. Right, let me just show you the detent. The detent is just beautiful. Watch it suck it in. Isn't that lovely? Just that last wee bit, it really sucks it in. It nearly takes you by surprise. So it's a lovely flipper. It has got the beautiful flipping detent. There is no other way of opening just the flipper. So they've been able to get the detent perfect. Now, I like the way that the flipper handle doesn't just stick straight down. It's there and it's comfortable. Now, it's a 3-finger knife if you do it that way. If you sneak up here, like I can, it gives you 4 fingers and a good sturdy. Now, there's no jimp on it. This is not something you're going to do extreme hard work on. But let me tell you, it's a good sturdy, with that blade stock, it's a good sturdy knife. It's not very thick across the back. It's less than 1/2 inch across the back. Much less, I would say that's about, I think it's less than 1/2 inch, just under 1/2 inch. But really, really nice. So, it's Aussie. Now, a lot of people think, oh, Aussie, that's a steel of the past. I don't. Aussie is a cracking steel for an EDC knife. It sharpens well. It really doesn't take much to get an absolute screaming edge on it. And again, if you're going out I keep saying this until people believe me. If you go out, if you have one of these in your pocket, a wee DC, this is a CC4 or the DC4. If you have one of these in your pocket when you're going out, if you're going to do a lot of work, that'll bring it back to sharpness. It's the Fockniven CC4. I keep recommending this and I'll keep doing it because it'll bring any knife back to sharpness wherever you are. So if you're going out and you know you're going to do a lot of work and you're only having an Aussie blade, well, to be honest with you, if I was going to go out and do a lot of work, I will take a D2 blade or I'll take a higher grade steel. But for everyday EDC, this will last me a whole day. It's great for cutting up cardboard. It's that high grind, so it just straight through cardboard, anything at all. Lovely little stocky, stumpy knife, but just so lovely in the hand. That really is genuinely comfortable, and I can push down, I can grip as tight as I want, and there's no hot spot in my hand. This pocket clip is invisible. One of the best pocket clips for in-hand comfort. So, there we go. Now, let's give you a wee weight. How much does it weigh? Is it a pocket dump or is it just a wee light one? Let's see. Let's get this on. Now, in grams, it is 81 grams. In ounces, it is 2.88, 2.9 ounces. So it's comfortably under 3 ounces, which for an EDC knife is perfect and that's what you want. But for something as thin as this, it goes in your pocket. You do not feel that. You do not feel it at all. You can get your hands past it, no problem. There's no sharp edges sticking out whatsoever. Just a lovely little dumpy knife. Now, I'm going to give you some size comparisons. Now, the first one's a clone. There's a review on this. I got this from GearBest. This is the Spectacle Techno 1. So it's near enough exactly the same size. They're near enough that side. This is maybe just a little bit bigger, but not very much at all. So that's the size comparison for it. Now, here's another one that's I never really get out much. I've got a review coming on this too. This is the Cold Steel Holdout. And this is the one with a serrated edge. This is one nasty serrated edge. But nice review. It's very stabby. It's not maybe my typical sort of knife, but it's nice to have on my collection. This is a bit longer. Just a little bit longer than it. But if you've got one, at least it gives you that wee view of what it is. And there's a wee Delica to let you see that it is a small knife. It is a small knife, but perfect for EDC. It will do any task, and I love Aussie. I know there's quite a few people don't like it, but I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I was watching Super Steel Steve the other night, and he was doing sharpening on the 420 HC. Look, if you can sharpen, there's no blade that can't do your daily work, and there's no blade that you can't bring back. And you know, if you're going to overwork these lesser steels, just find a way that you can put an edge on one. Should it be, I know that people don't like these, but a ceramic pull-through, not the metal pull-through, the ceramic pull-through, if that'll just put a wee edge back to get you through the day, find something. But I think if you can learn to freehand sharpen and just simply use that wee Fockniven, you can bring any blade back to life again. Now, would I recommend this as a buy? Look at that carbon fibre. Isn't that just, for, you know, a £40 knife, that is really high quality carbon fibre. And it's carbon fibre the whole way through by the looks of it. If I bring that up to you, can see it. Maybe somebody can tell me I'm wrong, but geez, that wouldn't be the first time now. But that looks like that's pretty good carbon fibre all the way through. And the titanium is lovely. It's not just a plain little knife put together. There is character to it. And I just love that blade. Look at that tip as a working tip to poke and do what you want. That's what I do. So, there we go. Some comparisons with it. I'd like to thank my friend Jonas for giving me the knife. It is an absolute joy to have it in my collection. I really do appreciate it. And it gets plenty of use because I do carry. This is one that goes in my rotation for carry. It's just so light and nice. And it's a posh carry. If you're out somewhere, because of the small blade, 2.5 inches, it's not going to scare anybody. And look, you can hide it in the palm of your hand. You don't have to have a knife sticking about, and you can just bring it out then. You know, just bring it out slowly, and that's it. It's a lovely knife for people to enjoy rather than be scared of. So, my friends, that's the end of it. A lovely little knife from CH Knives, a company that makes little... I had the big work knife there not so long ago, and it was out of this world. And it was only a few videos back. If you go back and have a look at it, it was one of the most comfortable work knives I've ever held. So CH are doing something really special at the moment, and getting their knives for the price you're getting them at, I think it's great value. Now, I'm away. I've got a wee cup of tea here that's going cold now. But the joy of sharing with you is making it all the better. Now, take care. I'm away. Bye-bye now. Bye.